Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the show to end all shows. This is the show in which we systematically try to destroy everything for the betterment of society. As always, I am Phoenix King One. With me, as always, is the villain, Mr. Jesse. We also have token black guy, Dre.
How's it going, ladies?
Oh, the glass is taken off. Take mine off. This is our good friend Dre. He's been on, I think, once before.
None.
None. We've tried for a long time to get you on. It never worked out until today. We thought we would honor Dre by talking about a hero we both love, Static Shock. And how there's such a diversity problem within comics.
Yep.
There you go, Jesse.
Thank you.
So one of the first issues we want to hit is the fact that, even though there are black and women characters,
Right? Yeah.
there aren't a lot of originals. I think the last really original one that wasn't like a kind of branch off of an existing property was Static Shock.
And another thing you have to think about with that is that Static Shock was originally owned by Milestone Comics, which is basically where DC dumped all of their minority heroes.
Yeah, it was originally pitched for Marvel, which is fucking weird to think
about. Yeah.
Static Shock is Marvel, so they could ruin one more property that I love.
Yeah, so it was Milestone. That's basically just where all your blacks, your Hispanics, and basically anyone who wasn't your standard white guy got dumped.
Yep.
For DC, so that's where you had Black Lightning was in there.
Icon.
Icon was. Oh God, Icon was a big one in that.
I love Icon.
Incidentally, Jaime Reyes, the Blue Beetle, never Milestone
because he wasn't created until after Milestone was absorbed.
In 2008. Yeah.
They completely ruined him in New 52 and fixed it in Rebirth.
Yeah.
It's his first incarnation is holy crap, I got these powers, this is cool. And then they're like, oh my god, I'm such an edgy character.
So Static Shock, it was created by Dwayne McDuffie. Right.
One of my favorite comic writers of all time.
And he also worked on the Static Shock animated series in 2000.
You're not just Virgil anymore. You're Static. Remember that. I'll keep it in mind.
Very protective of his creation.
Yep.
And I like the comics a lot because it deals with a lot of gang-related things.
Well, I mean, that's how Static Shock got his powers in the first place.
Right, because the Big Bang incidents, or in animated series, Big Baby or Bang Baby.
Yeah. When he got experimental chemicals dumped on him during a gang war.
People be trying to pop at. I was about to say
I think the professional term is bust the cap.
Bust the cap and some ass.
Well, he would know.
I can talk about it. Yeah, bust the ass.
So the comic actually it first ran in June of '93, and then the animated series ran 7 years later, September of 2000, all the way to May of 2004. So that's a pretty long run for an animated series in the 2000s, actually.
Yeah, because especially considering if you think about the reason Justice League went away, which was because
Toy sales.
Well, the toy sales, but that was really what happened to Teen Titans. But with Justice League, Warner Brothers was like, "Hey, screw this. We're gonna start making everything in-house and then pull it out." And that's why they cut off Unlimited.
Yeah.
They never gave it the ending that I wanted.
It
Batman finally getting married to Wonder Woman.
That is canon.
Yeah. Although here lately they've been trying to shove Wonder Woman and Superman down our throats.
That's fine.
I don't know how you can do that because of Super Sons.
That's all I know, man.
Well, that's Superman's
in
dead,
the
so
new
it's okay.
new animated series, War.
Mm-hmm.
But War is really where you see it.
Well, that's because they were going
New
off of
52.
the New 52, which is specifically they're together in that. And then, but that Superman's
to be fair,
dead.
Wonder Woman's the only one who could bang Superman.
He probably
and
tore that up.
survive.
No, because there's this one issue. I don't know which issue it was specifically, where Wonder Woman and Superman had sex, and literally broke a mountain.
Yeah, because she's as indestructible as he is, really.
They need to just make like a special, indestructible, like Hulk level, unbreakable spaceship. Send them up to space.
Mm-hmm.
Get at it.
Right.
Save the Earth.
Anyway, so Static Shock, the first issue, we talked about how he got his powers through chemicals.
Right.
So Static Shock's real name is Virgil Ovid Hawkins. You know, weirdly enough, he was named after a guy who in 1949 was refused entry in the University of Florida.
Another reason to hate that backwards ass state.
I
I'm
actually
just
did
kidding,
not
that's
know
all.
that.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
that's what he was named after. So Virgil, he's got his dad Roger, who works at a hospital, his mom Jean,
Right.
and his sister Sharon, and they both go to the same high school.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where a lot of the hijinks in the show and in the comics kind of happen.
Right.
Is at Virgil's high school.
I like that one. Man, looking motherfucker. Can't think of his name.
It's Rick Stone. I
Rick
believe
Stone?
Rick Stone is the one that looks like that. I know Rick Stone is like his
yeah.
main.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he
Or
became
Richie
Yeah.
and they became superhero pals together.
In the show.
in the show.
Yeah, it was good.
Where he came like hardwire or main.
It was Hardwire. I think.
Yeah, I think it was Hardwire.
Like
Yeah.
he got a like secondhand smoke because he was from hanging out with Static and Bang Babies a lot.
Yeah.
He got enhanced intelligence. That was his thing.
Which is weird because they didn't need to do that for Static, because one of Static's main things is that he's super smart,
Mm-hmm.
super intelligent, and always inventing things.
Right.
So, kind of,
Yeah, that's what I love about Wayne McDuffie. Is like he took a lot of the tropes that were kind of bad within comics that he noticed and was like, "Hey, we're gonna make a character to fix all this."
yep.
And he gave me Static Shock.
Yep.
Because his main thing was you didn't have to make a stereotype. You need to make an identity.
He recognized what I've tried to convey in my love of comics is like you don't have to make something just to make something.
Mm-hmm.
I think Marvel for the past maybe decade has proven that.
Yeah.
Like take Riri Williams for example, the dumbest fucking character of all time. Me and Dre had an entire like vent session on why we hate Riri Williams. They did her just to make us go, we're running low on black characters. Let's get rid of Tony, who was a
Oh, we
compelling
killed War
character.
Machine. Oh, I need a new Black Iron Man. Let's make a female, please. The SJWs. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll give Punisher the suit because that actually does make sense, and I don't mind it. But
you know
still.
Punisher wants that. You know he wants the War Machine.
Oh, I love it. My buddy who's a bigger Punisher fan than I was like, I don't really know if I like it. I was like, I fucking love it. Give him as many guns as you can. Let him loose. He needs a tank.
But yeah, there's going to be a Static Shock movie.
Right. Yes.
They need to get Michael B. Jordan to play because apparently he can play every black character in comic book movies.
Have you seen Fantastic Four or Fan Four Stick?
He's playing the
let, me,
villain.
let me tell you who would make a great Static Shock. And he's a little bit old to play the role, but Donald Glover.
Fuck yeah, Donald Glover
Donald
would be
Glover.
great.
Donald Glover would be great for that role.
They here's the way I would do it. I would find some teenager that's really, really talented. Play Virgil first. The sequel, make him an adult. Give it 2 years. Give it to Donald Glover.
Legacy. Yeah.
Yeah,
He plays the fucking Prowler in Spider-Man: Homecoming.
yeah, he does.
I was
Yeah,
so
yeah.
happy. Like I had a buddy. I went to.
They're
another-
really on the DL about that too. You don't really
Mhm.
unless you know what you're looking for, you
Yeah.
don't realize.
Because they don't say the Prowler. They just say his real name.
Yeah,
And represents the nephew. Probably gonna put something there in the picture.
yeah.
I
Yes.
love Miles Morales.
They'll probably get a bigger role in the sequel.
Probably.
I love with Static Shock. One of my favorite things is how quippy he is.
Mhm.
He's as good as Spider-Man or Deadpool with the one-liners. Easily so.
Kills it. He's a compelling character. If you've never read a Static Shock comic, I say do it.
Yeah.
He's just a very well designed character.
Well, talking about design.
He had some shitty ones.
Picture's probably gonna be put right here where my hand is.
Yeah.
Him and that fucking flat bill hip hop act. The original look. I'm happy. New
They're probably
52.
gonna put like original right here, and then the animated series right here.
Yeah.
You can tell it's like night and day.
That redesign was awful.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Everyone has a
terrible.
bad design. I mean, Batman had an entire
Well,
like
and
2 decades.
some
2 decades.
some
yes.
people have a terrible design to start off with, like Aquaman, and then get a really awesome upgrade in the 80s. They take away from them because they suck. Come on, you know Hook-handed Aquaman is the best Aquaman.
They brought it back, and he looks fucking sick with it.
Dude, I'm that's another movie I'm looking forward to, but we'll talk about that another time.
Aquaman. I bet she is with the
Jason Momoa is my boy,
I
man.
think
I don't
that's
give
the
a
only
shit.
person I'm gonna like in the film.
Aquaman.
I think that's
I like
that's saying
Batfleck.
something.
I like Batfleck.
Yeah.
He's not the greatest, but I mean, who the hell else am I gonna get? They won't give me who I want, which is Carl Urban, who would fucking
First
kill
of
as
all,
Batman.
Random thought. Jensen Ackles from Supernatural actually auditioned to be Batman.
The only place I want him is where he belongs.
Red,
Fucking red.
Red
Give me
Hood.
Carl.
All right, well,
fucking,
I guess we're off on the Static Shock, so tune in next week. If you like what we do, hit that subscribe button. Also, check out the subscribe icon on the screen here at the end. Notification bell if you want to have notifications about what we're going to be doing soon. This is Dre.
He'll be on a lot. I'm gonna make sure of it.
You'll see me again. Trust me.
Yep. So, yeah. Like and
That's it.
subscribe and check us out on other social media.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.
Bye.